staying at the Anaheim Majestic Garden Hotel, and I picked this one for two reasons: price and proximity. So we're gonna go ahead and give you a tour of the hotel, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the biggest reason that we picked this hotel is for the shuttle. We're gonna jump back into that here in just a minute. So go ahead and subscribe and keep watching, because we are gonna give you a full tour of the Anaheim Majestic Garden Hotel. If you do opt to park at the hotel, like you drive here and park, they do have a parking fee. Not 100% sure what it is, but we took a lift here because we wanted to use the shuttle. I think one of the things people want to know about the most here is the shuttle. The shuttle is supposed to run from the hotel at the top of the hour and at the 30. It seems to have been off schedule, and it's supposed to pick up at Disneyland at the 15 and the 45, and so far it has not been on schedule at all. But it does start an hour before park opening, and it stops an hour and 15 minutes after park close. But what I would say is that get out there early and expect to wait for a few minutes, or maybe even to like 20 minutes. Our bus came at about 7:07, was at the
Mommy says the bus doesn't need anything.
yeah,
right?
no. So our bus was at the park or left the park at 7:07. I'm sorry, it left the park at 7:07. That is the bus that we were on. So it got back here and it's 7:21 and it's already leaving. It's not supposed to leave till 7:30. So that is going to be the biggest thing to keep in mind with the bus, is that you're going to want to be early, and so far I wouldn't expect it to be on schedule. It almost seems like it's not necessarily a bad thing. It almost seems like they're doing more runs per hour than they're supposed to, which isn't a terrible thing. But anyway, let's jump into the hotel. So we are outside right now, and we are headed to the front door, and we are going to show you what amenities they have. Also, like that this hotel has quite a few food options, so that is another benefit of it. We are stepping into the Anaheim Majestic Garden Hotel. So they have their own princess here, which is really cool. These couches are giant. They're so much fun. They have a princess named Princess Corinne that does some super things, that does some like meet and greets and things like that. So I didn't really look too closely into that because we didn't really care, but I love that they have this memorabilia thing right here. This is something to definitely check out if you guys stay here. So let's hop over here. They've got the California Deli, and they also have Castle Coffee, and they have a gift shop. So this one is open, I think, until like 11. They've got your standard like coffee shop things, and then they have a gift shop and any necessities that you might want to get. Then yeah, when you come here, they actually have a game room. I think this is also a really nice benefit of the hotel. Of course, it does cost extra money, but it is fun, especially, you know, if you need something extra to do if you're going to be here for a while. They've got this game room that your family can play in. Come up over here, they do have a Japanese restaurant. Again, we're not going to get a chance to try it on this trip, but this is an option I hear really good things about. They have their adorable majestic carousel right here, and then over here they have this little sitting area with a fireplace, and Princess Corinne does a fireside at 5:30 on Friday nights, it looks like. But what a super cute area over here. That you can do a meet and greet with the princess. And she's going to tell a story. Okay, let's come back this way and figure out what else we got going on. Okay, let's come over here. Another option, it is the Garden Court Bistro. I believe it also has the same hours. They have a bar over here if you need it. Their food looked a little more kid-friendly. We did consider coming here last night, but unfortunately, because our plane was late, we had to eat dinner before our flight instead, so we didn't get to eat dinner here last night. But I think that is pretty much it for the lobby. Let's go look for the pool. It's getting dark outside, but let's go look for the pool and see what we can find. All right, so we found a nice little garden area out here. I know it's a little dark, but we are just gonna go check this out real quick. This hotel is really big. We actually got lost last night carrying all of our junk, and it was really frustrating, but this is what I wanted to come over here for. They got some ducks. They got this cute bridge. You want to go on the bridge?
Yeah.
So they've got this cute little bridge and pond here. That is a steep bridge, isn't it? Not that way. All right. So that is super cute. Let's keep going and we're going to go find the pool. So we found the pool. Keep going down. It's a pretty good sized pool. We don't really have a lot of like great area for kiddos. There's nothing super shallow. So here, we're just going to film it from out here, buddy. So we'll just give you guys kind of a look of the pool. So yeah, nothing shallow, super shallow for kiddos, but it's still a pretty good pool. It looks like it goes up to, I can't tell if that's 6 feet or 8 feet. So it actually looks like it does get pretty deep. They do have a hot tub over there, and I know that they have the pool towels. So everything that you could need, but definitely something nice. We were gonna go swimming today, but he didn't end up wanting to, so we didn't get to try it out. But it does lend a nice little pool for cooling off, especially in this hot Anaheim heat. So they do have a gym here if all of your walking at Disneyland is not enough for you. It's actually a fairly nice gym. Got the weights, they've got a couple treadmills, a couple ellipticals, so not a bad gym if you were coming maybe for a different reason and wanted to work out. Would be great, but if you're going to Disneyland, I feel like you just get enough steps that way. All right, back out. And now is the part where we head to the room. Now, like I was saying last night, we got really lost, but now I think we know where we're going and it's not gonna take too long. They're actually saying that this was the entrance to the pool. You could go this way. So it looks like there's multiple ways you could go to get to the pool.
Uh-oh.
What?
There's another.
Right, Peyton is really into elevator videos right now. So this part is his elevator video. They have mirrors in their elevators. We are on the 2nd floor, right, Bubba? All right, here we go. We're going up the elevator. All right, there you go. We are up the elevator and out. These hallways are really long, but we are almost to our room. I think we figured out where everything is now. So we are ready to jump into the room tour. All right, and now for the part that you have all been waiting for. We are headed into the room. So, hello. Once you head into the room, you turn left, at least in this room, and it has a closet. It's got a safe, hangers, luggage bags, all that kind of stuff, needed stuff here. Bathroom is pretty small, but it has what it needs, right? Please excuse our mess. We got in super late last night, so I wasn't able to do the room tour. Our stuff is everywhere now, but they've got plenty of towels. We haven't even taken showers or anything. They got plenty of towels. They got the shower. They do have the body wash, hair conditioner, all that kind of stuff. So then when you go back out here, then we got a room with 2 queen-sized beds. That's right. And they do have some dresser drawers here. We actually did use those. You got your common TV. They do have a mini fridge down here, which is a very nice feature. Always love a mini fridge. They've got the desk, they've got the chairs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's talk overall about what we think of this hotel. Overall, I'm gonna go with, I picked this hotel for price and proximity. So having the shuttle, absolutely important to us, because all the hotels within walking distance were gonna be way too expensive, which is where I get into what we paid, $137 a night. Now that's really unbeatable in this area, especially an easy way to get to Disneyland, but let's keep in mind you get what you paid for. So I did book kind of last minute. They had dropped the prices, but I had a Magic Key discount, so they gave me an extra 20% off. They also do first responder, maybe veteran, and I think AAA discounts. So do make sure that you are checking for discounts. They offer a lot. The room that we are in is right off the highway. It was super loud. I slept horribly last night. Kiddo slept fine, right?
Yeah, I slept good. I was fine.
You were fine?
Yeah.
All right, well, he slept good, which is what was really important because we didn't get to bed until 11 o'clock.
Hi, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get to bed till 11 o'clock. I slept terribly. The beds aren't awful. They're kind of hard, kind of lumpy. The pillows are kind of random and weird. Yeah. So if you have a difficult time sleeping like I do, you probably will hate the feel of the beds. If you're just to go to the parks all day and just sleep whatever kind of person, I think this hotel is kind of perfect, especially if you want a budget hotel that has a ton of amenities. That is one of the things I love about this hotel is all the amenities that it has for the price that you pay for it. But overall, I'm not sure I would stay here again. A lot of it's because of the highway noise, but not all the rooms face the highway. So if that, if noise is a huge factor for you, you might check with the front desk booking to see if there's a type of room that you can book. I booked like the second level up, which was only $4 more a day. So I'm not 100% sure the difference there. Yeah, they've got the pool, the restaurants, the game room, the shuttle. There is so much going on for the Anaheim.
Elevator.
And they have elevators. So there is so much going on for the Anaheim Majestic Hotel. The room, oh, I did forget the one thing. My biggest complaint is that there are no outlets on the nightstand by the bed, which I think is just a terrible thing for a hotel. I was able to find one outlet over there for my phone, but I plug in everything everywhere else. So that part is really, really annoying for me. You would think that would be like an easy fix, but they've definitely not done any upgrades in here, and it is what it is. So that is our full review of the Anaheim Majestic Hotel. If you guys have stayed this far, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We are going to be reviewing more hotels within close proximity to Disneyland coming up soon.